Hi there! Thank you so much for joining me for my third and final video. If you haven't had the chance to go and watch my first two, please go do that. I will link to them below. In that last video, I dove deep into each design we'll be making as part of this make-along experience coming up this spring, and I shared about how I teach and how our yarns are made and by whom. Accompanying that video is a free knitting online workshop where you will find 23 knitting tutorials live within our Teachable members area. These are a wonderful way to learn the basics of knitting, everything from how to cast on to how to block at the very end of your project. If you'd like to watch these, click the link below to sign up. It's 100% free and there for you to learn and up-level your skills. So if you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Amy Small, and I am the owner and founder of Knit Collage, a business where I design yarns and teach knitting and crochet online. Over the past 14 years that we've been in business, my team and I have taught thousands of students everything from the basics of knitting and crochet to many more advanced techniques like entrelac, lace knitting, and steeking. Along the way, our knitters have collectively created tens and thousands of beautiful finished pieces that they love and wear with pride every single day. They did this all the while increasing their technical skills, exploring their creativity, and developing a strong, consistent making practice that helps bring about calm and relieves stress. But that's not how it started. I think there's a chance that I used to be a lot like you. When I was just starting out in the knitting world, I struggled endlessly. It was not pretty. I struggled to learn new techniques, to get help when I needed it, and most of all, I struggled to ever finish a project. I couldn't do it. I lost my cast-on enthusiasm. Can you relate to that? Or do any of these things sound like you? Are you a beginner knitter or crocheter who wants to take your skills to the next level, but doesn't know how? Do you often make mistakes in your project, but you don't know how to get help in the moment with your specific problem and pattern you're facing? Do you struggle to finish projects? Do you wish there was a community of creative yarn friends, yarn-loving friends around you to connect and geek out about all the details with? Are you looking for a deeper way to tap into your own creativity and nurture your inner artist, but you don't know how? Are you looking for a healthy way to cope with the daily stresses and anxiety of life, right? None of us escape those. So if you said yes to one or more of these things, then not to worry because you are not alone. In fact, you are in the right place at the right time with the right community. I remember when I first set out on my knitting journey, I felt all of these pains and was in exactly the same place. I improved my skills the long and the hard way, very slowly through years of trial and error and so many discarded projects that were unfinished left along the way. The more I dealt with this constant struggle, I knew there had to be an easier way, a better way for both myself and for other makers just like me who felt this way too. I was determined to find the answers to help solve this problem, not just for me, but for the community at large. The answer became overwhelmingly obvious, yet so simple: immersion. So let me explain. When people learn a new language or they learn to play a new instrument in a short amount of time, they all experience rapid success because they put themselves into an immersive environment, which creates an experience where they learn from experts and they surround themselves with other like-minded people who want to accomplish the same goals. And this community helps hold them accountable, supports them, and cheers them on. Immersion here at Knit Collage looks like one of our online knitting challenges, or this time around, our immersive make-along experience. And that's exactly what my team and I have designed to help knitters and crocheters just like you get the expert help and support you need in the moment to actually complete your next project successfully. The immersive make-along experience combines clear and easy to follow video tutorials taught by myself, live support from our knit collage expert coaches, and an incredible community to cheer you on and hold you accountable from start to finish. All of these components guarantee that you will complete your project and crush that knitting goal or crochet goal you have so that you can rock that finished object with pride, joy, and confidence. And there's nothing like that feeling. So with all of this in mind, I'd love to officially invite you to join me in our spring 2024 make-along, where one by one we will overcome each of these past struggles together by not just starting, actually finishing and completing one of the chosen designs in 31 days or less. Over the course of the 31 days of the month of May, that's the duration of our make-along, you will learn new skills, get expert help when you need it, knit and crochet in an awesome private community, and finish with a fabulous project to love and cherish for many years to come. The 4 designs you'll have the ability to create are the Lotus Pillow, the Lotus Sweater, the Sunbeam Stripe Cardi that I'm wearing, and the Frolic Shawl. All 4 of these designs are wonderful for learning new techniques, and my favorite, getting wild and creative and free with yarn and color. They all work up on a large needle or a hook, which means that if you knit or crochet each day for the duration of our 31-day make-along, you will finish with a beautiful statement piece that you'll take immense pride in and want to wear and keep forever. You'll take these newly learned skills and confidently move on to the next step of your growth, wherever that might be. A new challenging pattern, designing your own charts. I mean, who knows where you'll go with this. Myself and the Knit Collage team will be here to support you and answer any questions that you may have at every step along the way so that you happily finish with something that you adore. Together, we'll up-level your knitting and crochet practice so that you get to experience those amazing benefits I talked about in the very first video that come from a deep, consistent making practice. So many, including feeling of calm and peace, increased patience, the list goes on and on. So before I dive into sharing exactly what comes in this make-along and how to join, plus this amazing bonus I have for you, I am going to shift gears and share a few stories from our participants of the last knitting challenge that we did. It just took place in March. So stay tuned for that.
I love the community. I love the product. You guys have amazing yarn, and for a newbie knitter who learned how to knit and purl 3 weeks ago, I am just completely blown away by the fact that I have such an incredible looking bag. Thank you so much for creating this maker space and super supportive community.
I truly enjoyed this challenge. It was a project that was manageable for me. At times I felt so overwhelmed when I got so far behind, but I remembered the encouraging words of Amy to keep going. I learned to loosen up. I'm a strict pattern follower and afraid to venture away. This challenge got me to be a little less fearless. Thank you for your encouragement, insights, and inspiration.
Hi, Amy. It's Lori in New Jersey, and I loved the Fae Fringe challenge for a few different reasons. I think first and foremost, I sort of like the push that challenges give me to get something done within a set period of time. And I know we don't have to stick to the time frames, and I started a little late, but I still finished, which I'm really happy about. But I sort of like the schedule and the methodical nature of trying to do something within a specified period of time. I fall in love with new projects all the time, and I feel like I'm always starting a lot of things, but not necessarily finishing them as quickly as I would like. It's my own self-imposed guilt, but so that I don't feel guilty about moving on to something else or putting something else on the needles. So I love the push. I love the sense of community. I cannot believe how much support you offer to each and every person, regardless of where they are on their knitting journey. Amy, you are a fantastic teacher, and Teachable has leveled up my knitting in an amazing way that surprises me, but I've learned so much, and being able to replay your videos on different stitches and techniques has really just been invaluable. So I love these challenges. I've done both that you've done. I hope you continue to do them, because at the end of the day, I end up with these gorgeous projects that really to me feel more like wearable pieces of art. And I'm looking forward to the next ones and what you come up with. But really, just keep doing what you're doing, because you guys are terrific. Thank you.
I open up registration in 2 days on Wednesday, April 17th at 10 a.m. for both the full yarn kit option that we've put together color combinations for, and the virtual option. We would so love to have you join us. With the virtual option, you get the video classes that are yours forever, the help sessions on Zoom, the kick butt community, and the chance to win all those prizes. Of course, with the virtual option, you will have to source your own yarn. I'm going to link below to the blog post I shared a few days ago with all of the color options, the yarn details, and the pricing details, so that you can start to think about which option works best for you. Registration will be open for 1 week, and then 1 week only. We only have a limited number of new yarns and colors. We're releasing all of our new spring yarns on the day we go live, so I suggest you order early to ensure that you get the color and the yarn you want, because in past knit-alongs, we've actually sold out within that first hour of things opening up. So this is really fun. For the first 100 people that sign up, we are going to give you a free mini skein of our wildflower yarn, a mini skein that you can use in any of these designs, so it'll work for all 4 of them. And it is valued at $13. So huge value there. That's going out to the first 100 people that join in on Wednesday, April 17th. Along with my team, we are so thrilled to have you join us and would welcome you with open arms into the upcoming spring make-along beginning on May 1. Where together, we will learn new techniques and not just start, actually finish these projects together and help you create something that you truly adore. We are so excited to see what this new experience holds for you in your next chapter in our making journey together. I know it will be your best and most impactful yet, and we can't wait to see you on the other side of the make-along experience. Thank you so much.